Good afternoon. It is time for our agriculture, and still we are under strand of crop production. Under sub-strand of, we discussed about the preparation of container sites, whereby we said that this is whereby you can plant your crops in a container, then you hang them on the wall, or you put them along the driveways or in a small space, and we will draw those pictures. Then today I want us to discuss about the preparation of ground seed beds. And apart from, they was making noise. Apart from planting crops in a container, then you hang them on the wall. There is this method of planting crops on the ground, and this is the common method. And remember, the crops grows well when they are planted on the ground. And the reason why we said we can use the container to plant crops and we hang them on the wall, we say the reason is this is done where there is little space, especially in towns, in urban centers. There is no gardens in urban centers, and it forced some farmers to use that method of using containers. They plant their crops there, skuma, tomatoes, in the container. Then they put them in a specific place, or they hang them on the wall. But this method of ground seed beds, this is whereby now we should have a specific land or plot. Then we prepare that land to plant our crops directly on the ground. And this is where crops grows well than the crops planted in the container. And when we are using the ground seed beds, there is preparation. One, you cannot plant any crops without doing some preparation in that planting. And many crops in that methods, we need some preparation in that area. How can we prepare the ground seed beds? One, make sure if it is within the school compound, we need to identify the place or a specific plot within the school. Then after we identify the space, we prepare. How can we prepare? Because you also participate in farming at home. How do you prepare the garden to be planted? One, how do you do in that garden when it comes to preparation of planting? Yes. You do what? You clear the land, you clear the vegetation, isn't it? For example, if we can decide to use this method, planting our crops here in school, we need to identify the place like there or pale. Then when we go there, we prepare that land. Maybe by clearing the land, vegetation, there might be grass there. We need to clear that vegetation. So before we plant. The point number 2 on preparation, we need to mark the site of planting, the site planting. You must have that measurement. If it is measurement of 10 meters by 10 meters plot, you need to measure that plot and know the square of it before you do your planting. Then you dig that place, you dig by using the shovel. And this one will do it in our school. It's practical. You dig the site, is the one way of preparing that site to be a well place to plant. Then from there, you can now do your planting. So if you decide to use or to plant ground seed beds, make sure you do some preparation. You don't go there just and plant whatever you want to plant. You cannot carry your millet or your beans. Then we go there and we say we want to plant there. Na tunapanda tu. We need to do some preparation. Then there is a practical that we need to do it before we leave this substrand. And this requires you to prepare a small garden in our school compound, whereby we will have these instructions I've given you. You identify the site where we are supposed to plant our crops directly on the grounds. Then you clear the vegetation. In the case where we will be given by the school the site to plant, it needs some clearing. We will need that equipment or materials to clear that vegetation. If there will be vegetation or grass, we clear. Then from there, we can plant our crops in that site. Then there is practical activity. The instruction given for practical activity, that is in the textbook, the pupils textbook, page 35. There is practical activity, and they have given instructions in that activity. In instruction number 1, they are saying select a suitable area for establishing a crop of your own choice. So we will survey our compound, our school compound. Anytime I will consult you. We will go there, we survey the compound, then we identify the site, a good site where we can plant our, let's say, the tomatoes or skuma or any kind of crops. Then prepare that plant to be suitable for planting. You need to do some preparation. I started by saying you need to prepare that ground or that site to be suitable for planting. You don't only go there and plant. Then from there, secure your planting site until the time is planting. Until the time is the time of planting. Remember, once we identify the place, make sure your site is secured. Will not be interfered with the school activities. Whatever you will plant there, make sure will be secured, not to be destroyed by the pupils or animals. So we need to do some security. Either we fence the site or we do any kind of security measures to make sure our crops will not be interfered with. Then we have preparing a planting site. Make sure whatever you will plant there, if it is a millet, if it is a sorghum, or if it is beans, make sure the planting materials are available. So if we will say that you are the one to provide the planting materials, make sure you bring those materials for planting. Then if at home, I think even our parents, those who come from along River Dawa, they practice farming. Can you go and practice that with your parents? Can you follow the instructions that your parents is following to make sure after this session he or she harvested something in that garden? There is that preparation they do in the farm. For example, like now, we are now toward the rainy season. Make sure if you depend the rain, make sure you plant your materials before the rain. And I said that before. You cannot wait the rain, then after the rain you plant. Make sure before the rain comes, your materials are already planted, are already on the ground, and then you will produce good crops or produce whatever that you will plant. So, my learners, prepare yourself. Anytime we'll have we'll survey our compounds, we can go there and try to plant the material that we will select. You can select any type of material so that we can have that practical garden on our school.